A couple of college football coaches caught my eye for being bozos this week in their bowl games. Number one, Tom Herman, coach of the Texas Longhorns, is mocking the players of the opposing team by doing their touchdown celebration against Mizzou. And then last night, Mark Richt making contact with an official, being restrained by his assistant coaches on the sideline from basically trying to prevent him from tearing off the head of the refs.
Coach, are you willing to talk about what it was that had you so upset?
What do you think? Can you guess?
I'm thinking it had to do with holding.
Well, there was a few things similar to that. I didn't agree with a lot of things that were called or not called. I can tell you that right now.
Was it more non-calls than calls?
I would say yes. Yes. To the very end of the game as well. It was a shame in my opinion, but I'm probably not supposed to say that.
Look, guys can be upset at officiating, fine. There's officials that blow things all the time, and for Mark Richt, he felt like Wisconsin was getting away with holding and pass interference, and it had finally boiled over. But Mark Richt is never going to allow his players to touch an official, to berate an official, to relentlessly accost an official verbally on the sideline. He's never going to allow that. But Mark Richt can say, do as I say, not as I do. So the coach is okay making contact with an official, should have been tossed, making a scene of the sideline, having to be restrained. But of course, players, he would never allow that. He would say, keep your cool, keep your composure. Don't let the officials get in your head. Don't lose yardage for us. Don't take a penalty for us. Don't get kicked out of the game. But he's okay doing it, which is such hypocrisy. Number two, Tom Herman looked like a complete idiot. It's the Texas Bowl against a 500 team in Mizzou, and you're a 500 team. And because Drew Lock, the Mizzou quarterback, does that sticking it in the bag thing, that celebration where he's like putting on the two straps of a backpack and doing it with a little bit of swagger. The moment that there's a big play for Texas and the Longhorns seal the win, their head coach, Tom Herman, is doing that on the sideline. Hey, Tom, it's the Texas Bowl. You win the Texas Bowl, okay? This is akin to, I don't know, Mike Tomlin or Tom Coughlin or Mike McCarthy or Bill Belichick winning a wild card game and dancing on the sideline. But it's even worse because the Texas Bowl is not even the wild card round. But could you imagine celebrating in like the wild card round if you're the head coach of dancing on the sideline? I mean, it's a joke. Like, that's not your goal to win the Texas Bowl. You're Texas. You're supposed to be playing in Rose Bowls and Orange Bowls. You're supposed to be playing in Sugar Bowls and for national championships. And you're mocking the opposing players by doing a dance on the sideline of the Texas Bowl, man? Grow up. Because, again, coaches, don't do as I say, don't do as I do as I say.